Hello, I'm Louise Harris from Last Research and Editing and Christian Marketing Experts. And this week on The Last Word, we're going to be talking about pricing. So let's get started. So, it's Christmas this week, so Merry Christmas, everybody. And that is a time when you think about what is a good value for a gift to give to someone you love. For example, if it's a Secret Santa in an office, you probably don't want to spend more than $10 or $15. If it's a mother, you may want to spend, 50 or higher, depending on how much money you make, for your mother. But so that made me think about how you go into the new year pricing yourself. Now, as an author, you have to price your books. And this is the way I use a formula for pricing my books. I figure, okay, it is going to cost me X dollars to print it. Usually it's around $3 or $4 for me to print a copy of my book. But then the shipping costs are usually around $9. So 9 and 4 is $13. So I don't want to price my book at $15 because I'm really not making a profit at $15. And then I price them all $20 because that gives me a profit, but it's also easier for me to figure out and when I'm at an event or how much something's going to cost. It's easier to say, oh, well, that's $40 as opposed to $19.95, and then I have to figure out what $19.95 is times 2, and that. So I make it easy on myself. I also, unless my books are really thick, which most of them are not, I don't really write books that are 300 plus pages that would cost a lot to print. I try to keep it in 20 because most people can afford $20. So I don't want to go too high because then they might not buy it. But on some books, like the cookbooks that I did, The Dressing Table and Beyond the Dressing Table, not only are they thick and a lot of pages to print, there's also colored pictures in them, and that costs more to print. So for the cookbooks, I have to price them higher, and I have to price them at least $30 to make a profit on them. Now, for an editor or other business owner services, you have to figure out what to price your service so that it covers your expenses, it's reasonable, and it is competitive. That's not to say that you can't work with someone's budget if they need you to help them, but you can't work with their budget so much that it's actually costing you money to serve them as a client. This issue actually came up. I just got a call today from someone who wants me to promote her song, and songs take a lot of promotion. So it's a lot of time invested in it, but she told me that her budget was only $100 a month. Now, I normally don't get concerned about, because to me, some money is better than no money. So $100 a month is $1,200 a year that I can count on if she goes the whole year. But it's gonna end up costing me money if I sign her, but I'm still gonna pray about it and think about it. because everyone that comes to us for a reason, and usually it's sent by God. So that is all we can do, is do what God wants us to do. But when you're pricing your services, the best thing to do is look at your competitors, see what they're charging, and then not charge the same amount, but be competitive. So if your competitor is charging $500 for a project of the same size, then you can charge maybe $400 for the same project. And then you also have to figure out what's reasonable. If what you're doing is all automated and you're really not doing any work or putting in much time, it's not reasonable to charge thousands and thousands of dollars. If you have a reputation, though, and you got that reputation through hard work, and you have a reputation for being high end and charging high end, then you should charge the thousands and thousands of dollars, because if you can get that, you're going to be it's going to be helpful. But if you don't have a reputation, you're just starting out, the best thing to do is be around the same price as most of your competitors, but also figure in all your expenses. Some businesses have more expenses than others, but there are expenses that everybody has to have. Computer, a website, a marketing budget, which too many people do not have a marketing budget, but you should have one. Went through my head, but that everybody has. Software. That's what I was going to say. Everybody has to pay for some kind of software program, and whether it's a CRM or a program for accounting, or a program to organize your orders if you're a trade, or a program that does outreach, whatever every company that provides a service has a software program that goes with that company. If you're a law firm, you have that legal software. So there are some expenses that everybody has to pay for: internet access, websites, marketing, service software. All of those should be factored into your pricing. And then you set your price, which would be over that, so you can meet those bills, but still competitive and still reasonable. If you are watching this and you have not subscribed, please do. It does help my ranking and my brand awareness on YouTube. And Merry Christmas to you if you are watching and have not subscribed, because a good Christmas present to me would be that you do subscribe. If you are watching this and have subscribed, thank you. I appreciate you. And my Christmas gift to you is the so-so content, because I give good tips, but I don't really have good videos, and I am aware of that. So Merry Christmas to you for helping me and supporting me. Please visit my websites, www.lastresearchandediting.com, www.christianmarketingexperts.com, Amazon.com/author/Louise Harris. There is still time to buy books for Christmas or the New Year or birthdays or any other thing that you might have a reason to give a gift of a book. Thank you for watching. Don't worry, be happy. Merry Christmas.